Bandit attacks in Kasana are becoming more indiscriminate. What used to be targeted at defenseless people in rural areas is now aimed at politicians and religious leaders. Even churches and mosques are not spared. During the holy months of Ramadan, bandits stormed a mosque in Jibia town and kidnapped people who were praying. The Christian community in Malumfashi town are still mourning the passing of a church leader and another who is now in captivity after an attack that took place on Friday at this particular church. Mustafa Isa witnessed the attack.
Yes, around 11:30 a lokacin nan suka ɗauke su suka fita da shi. Lokacin da 'yan uwanninmu 'yan makaranta wanda suke so su zama fastoci irinmu.
It was around 11 p.m. that they came and took them away. The bandits shoot in the air when some student pastors tried to rescue the Reverend Father. We became scared and returned back. There were about 10 of them. 6 of them entered the house and dragged out the watchman. They lay him down together with the Reverend Father, but they left the watchman and took Reverend Father Alphonsus and Reverend Father Joseph KK. Reverend Father Alphonsus was posted to this parish just 6 months ago.
Wanda duka watan shida biyar kenan da zuwa a wannan karni kuma wannan parish namu domin yayi aiki da mu.
Father Stephen Ajafar now leads this church. He says they still don't know the whereabouts of the 70-year-old Very Reverend Joseph KK.
It was early Friday morning, around 1 o'clock, that I received a call. I was away in Lagos myself, that 2 of our brothers have just been kidnapped, Father Joseph KK and Father Alphonsus Bello. By 4 o'clock in the morning when we woke up, we just got the news that Father Bello has been killed and Father KK was still at large. That is the summary of what has happened, and since then we have been trying to establish contact with whoever has taken Father KK to find out what they want and how we can get back our brother and our grandfather, Father KK.
The Galadiman Kasana, district head of Malumfashi, says people feeding bandits information about where to attack is a huge issue.
Now what we are witnessing is these people cannot come to any place without prior knowledge of probably the targets they intended, because the targets are selective for whatever reason. So you can't target a target if you do not know the circumstances in which that target exists. So there is a great, our greatest concern, besides the kidnappers and bandits, is the issue of informers who live with us. They eat with us, they laugh with us, they work with us, but then they come and collaborate, with bandits for whatever reason we don't know.
Recently, the Kasana Emirate Council sacked the district head of Kankara, Yusuf Lawal, who is suspected to be working with these groups.
It's unfortunate. Of course, I don't feel happy about this. And one of the things which gives me a bit of relief is I was part of the panel set up by the Emir of Kasana to investigate, this affair. And we investigated it thoroughly and honestly and gave our honest advice. And the government took immediate action by removing him. So you can see the security agencies are working, but they are overwhelmed. They are really overwhelmed. So the government should look into their problems and try and resolve some of them by additional manpower, additional equipment, and motivation.
What still remains a thing of concern for many farming communities in Kasana State is the possibility of displaced farmers going back to their farmlands for this year's wet season farming activities. Awal Ibrahim, Arise News Kasana.